welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. I wanted to show you my current lineup and then show you what I will be using next year. I kind of been setting my weeks up. I actually switched the Eternal Good leather cover. Right now I'm in my Chic Sparrow. It made more sense because it's very thick and it fits perfectly in there. So because I put this in the Moreland, I switched my Illustrated Hobonichi into the Sojourner Travel Trifold because I don't like having two of the same leather at one sitting. I'm still in this beauty, the Locale Ride. Hold on a second, somebody's trying to call me and I can't do that right now. And this is my journal, I love it. And I will check out, somebody said that the way I use the Hobonichi, this, my personal journal, is very similar to the setup that Take a Note has, so I'm gonna look into that. Still, I'm in my 5-year Hobonichi, and next year will be the last year, so I'm really excited. I'll be done after that, and we'll repurchase it, whether it's Tomo River paper or not. I think a 5-year journal is amazing, so yeah, and this is in my beloved Earl Grey. I think this is just where it sits. I really like the 5-year in this, so it's gonna stay that way. One thing that I have is this Hobonichi, not Avec, it's the spring edition cousin that somebody, a lovely subscriber, had sent me, and I'm really enjoying being in this because there's no pressure. It's just writing and it's just very personal, trying to get better at emotional intelligence, which becomes self-awareness. It's a bunch of like, you know, check-ins every day with myself. In the monthly, I just check in really quickly, and then in the daily, I kind of go into how I'm feeling, why, blah, 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 basically. And I've been really loving this. Now this technically is gonna get replaced by one of the weeks, this one. But I'm realizing, we'll see, because I mean, I'm gonna start this as soon as I can, which is what, November 29th. And this is going to be a gratitude journal. In the back of it, I got some stuff set up. Like I want to track my books that I read for the year, even though I already started it. Anything that I could start right now on the weeks, I did, because I'm impatient and that's just who I am. I ordered more stickers from, oh my goodness, I have to look this up. I will put her name right here, and I love her moon trackers. I've been ordering from her for a while, and then I wanted to do new moon intention and full moon. I think it's another good way to check in with yourself and have goals that are very, you know, within a month. There are still going to be some pages to work through in there. I did do also, I really like the yearly tracker, like these guys. So I made one for my weight and my steps, because this is kind of how I regulate. I am still contemplating doing something like that for other things. Oh, Wise Minerva Studio. She sent me all of these cool stickers. I absolutely, oh, that's the Hobonichi thing. Absolutely love her shop. She has tons of really cool trackers. So just shout out. I will put, of course, her Etsy in the description box. And this one I really actually love in this cover. So this cover is really grown on me. I used to have the Giglio that I bought pre-loved, and I always thought the Giglio would feel like this one feels, and it didn't to me. I didn't fall in love with the leather as much as I'm falling in love with this leather. Once I first opened it, I wasn't like, wow, but this leather is really patinaed really fast and aging so beautifully. I really love it. So this is how I have it. You cannot put a cover on cover, which technically this one is not supposed to have anyways. So I just, I set up a few things, like, you know, some stickers. I actually got these from, I believe it's Mandolin Plan, and I got a bunch of those. And then the monthly, I've been using my monthly and my Hobonichi weeks for everything. But mainly, it really has a lot of my cool stuff. So like this month, it's almost the end of the semester. It's a little bananas right now. I mean, honestly, I should be doing something else than this video. This is the month of October, and this is the month of November so far, and I already have stuff in December because that's when the finals are. And I've been using and really enjoying using these, which I put in this little Smart Fit Lilith Lab, yeah. I've been using these guys, the Papermate. I really love those. And then I use the acrylograph for like lettering and stuff in other journals. But this has been working really well. I have the school stuff is only really in the monthly for the most part. Sometimes I put it in my weeks, but because I do the weeks in here every week, I reconciliate everything to make sure I don't forget anything, and the to-do lists are in here. So this is mostly like the weeks will have mostly appointments, stuff like that. So sometimes I'll put like the big exams, but not the homework. That's the big difference. It's very LA. You can hear the police in the background. I don't know if you can hear it. So this, I'm really looking forward to using in this. And then I actually did in my back, I can't really show you, I guess I like this. Every week I keep track of all my accounts, and then on the bottom I put notes. And I left myself that much room because usually I never know how much, but literally I put all the back pages, it's the whole year, and it's all my finances, and I just have a little very simple minimalist thing. And here I have only the first 2 pages I have for art, meaning art fairs, you know, to do lists. Like today I had to send a photo for licensing, a photo for a book cover, so like things like that will be in here. And I give myself 2 pages, but hi ghost, but it might be more. I haven't decided yet. There's other stuff I want to track, and I'm not quite sure how it's gonna go yet. Then the other thing that I have for next year is the Thinking of You notebook, and I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it, except that I just kind of want to be a little free and then have inspirational things, and I may end up writing like the fun things I did in my weeklies or my monthly. I'm not quite sure. Somebody's really wanting some pets right now, and he's very pushy. He's adorable. So this is what I'm going to do. I've been putting like goals on growth in there, and kind of I'm gonna let it sort itself out, if that makes sense, like I kind of did with the Hobonichi cousin. There was no pressure, and I really love using that, and I've been doing a lot of self work, so it's one of those things where there are things I could be tracking or writing that I want to track or write. I have ordered, what is it, the chatelaine from Speckle Font in A6. I actually ordered 2 days before Mitz posted her video showing it. I got an A6 because it seems to be my favorite format. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Like, this is a very cheap cover I bought, I think off of Amazon. I think it's in one of my Amazon lists. And I actually kind of like this. I'm realizing that A5 is not my favorite for leather covers. It just feels bulky all of a sudden. It just doesn't have that yummy feeling that the A6 and the Weeks have, and even the standard. A5 seems to be too big for me as far as leather covers. So I am thinking about selling. I don't think I will sell the Scout because I love this piece of leather, but I think I may sell the Bennett Lewis. Not sure yet, because I do love that one too. So that's kind of the lineup. And of course I'll have my illustrated Hobonichi, a personal journal. The illustrated Hobonichi and the personal journal are either going to be in these 2, or there's a Moreland and then the Chatelaine. So there's going to be 4 covers to play with. My 5-year, my last year on the 5-year, I'm so excited. So much has happened. It's funny to look at 5 years, so much. So this is my lineup: 1, 2, 3. Journal, illustrated Hobonichi, take a note, weeks for planning and keeping track of my life, and weeks for gratitude and self-care. Voila. this is my lineup, and I do not want to have more. I had a few things that I started last year that didn't really stick. Even like, I'm not completely abandoning the idea of keeping writing to my kids, but I noticed that I often do not know how to write to them, because we talk so much. Like, the writing usually is something we already talked about, so it feels silly. I don't know. But yeah, so that's my lineup. I'm really excited about all of it. I mean, I'm very happy in this journal, and I've started catching up in my Illustrated Hobonichi. As always, the winter break is always the time where I finish everything the whole year. But I'm really excited about the 2 weeks. I still have the third one that I had bought before I decided to get the Moomin, and I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do with it, if I'm going to sell it or not. I really think it's such a convenient format. It just is so convenient, and you can do so much in this little book if you are organized. And you know, I don't know why I had a separate monthly. I had the Slim Midori monthly last year, at the beginning of the year, for, you know, keeping track of all school. This works perfect. I can keep track of everything: school, appointments, and then in the weeks usually it's appointments and to-dos, but not homework. If I put all the I mean, it takes over everything. But I'm really just loving it. I love all my covers. I love all my journals, and I just wanted to say hi, and now I have to do homework. I hope everybody's doing good. I hope you guys had a great Halloween. We did. My kids were so excited to trick-or-treat after years, 2 years of no trick-or-treating. It was great. So happy Halloween, belated. Can you say that? And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.